Throughout the last 150 years, scientists have been able to track and see that the temperature has been rising throughout the world. With the climate changing like this, our world is slowly becoming less livable. One place this can be seen is the Everglades. The Everglades are just one of hundreds of national park units throughout the U.S. It also is one of the largest national parks in the U.S. Why protect the Everglades? The Everglades hold a large amount of nationally and internationally significant resources in its boundary. It is also the only subtropical wilderness area in North America. And unfortunately, human-caused climate change is being felt on every acre of the Everglades. Sea level rise in South Florida is estimated to be between 2.4 to 3.7 millimeters a year and rising. As the salt water around Florida rises, scientists expect it to push farther into the Everglades, and they already have observed changes in the ecosystem. These are called the saline glades on the southeastern edge of the Everglades National Park. The saline glades are saltwater-loving mangroves that have colonized territory deeper inland, reducing the amount of freshwater marshes. The increasing salinity affects life in the Everglades and may harm coral reefs near the cuts where bay water flows to the ocean through the Florida Keys. The freshwater Everglades are separated from the sea by a broad ring of mangroves. The mangrove's roots trap sediments, building thick layers of peat that have created a wide, low dike against the sea. If the sea rises faster than the mangroves, or if large tracts of mangrove forests are damaged by hurricanes and fail to recover, much of the freshwater Everglades might disappear during the next 100 years, replaced by saltwater wetlands in shallow bays. When you add storms into the mix with the rising sea levels, they are likely to increase coastal flooding and erosion, causing more particulate matter, dissolved organic matter, and nutrients to flow into bay waters, affecting animal and plant life in the bays and coral reefs. As the sea levels continue to rise at an accelerated rate in South Florida, it threatens the outspaceability of plants, animals, and processes of the Everglades, which we have already seen in the past, but now it is only seeming to get worse. The Everglades are home to many rare and endangered plants such as tropical orchids and herbs, some of which can only be found in South Florida. Unfortunately, these species' special home is in danger because of the habitat changing. Overall, not enough has been done yet to reverse the ecological damage from years of misdirected water management. Although some progress has been made toward growing evidence of unanticipated effects from climate change, and it is forcing experts to reassess what is possible. It is already a federal law. People must make no impact on the land and ecosystem of the Everglades, but climate change does what it pleases. After nearly 2 decades of work, the health of the Everglades is only fair, and progress still lies in the future. No one believes it will be possible to completely counter the effects of sea level rise, but there are Everglades restoration projects that can moderate them and perhaps allow the ecosystem to transition more gradually. However, the plans that guide restoration efforts have not changed since they were first made 20 years ago and do not take into account changes in temperature, rainfall, and evaporation that are occurring with climate change. And with that being said, areas of wilderness will remain, but climate change makes it impossible for the Everglades and the rest of South Florida to return to the past.